performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Texas. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. Off the play fake on first down. First play, taking a deep shot. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
They waste no time in getting the ball to their fleet-footed target. He delivers with a long score to open this game. That is just playing to your strengths and feeding your stars.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Terry. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. The senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is complete to a wide-open receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football here.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught for the completion. Shoots to get past a man. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He's looking to throw. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package of a real threat in the SEC.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Texas, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Terry. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. He's hit as he throws it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas. A big defensive score. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied with a conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Tough position here, 2nd and long from the 14. Back to throw. It's Carr. Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it. They're able to knock it away.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Terry. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. On the run, it's Hill. Breaking tackles. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
So 2nd and 7, a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to pass. It's Carr. Quick throw to the left. The sure hands. It's Watkins. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019, but Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a draw to the back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They're going to run it. It's Simon.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. A short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. And here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Fires all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. To the offense, looking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
LSU 14, Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Makes the grab, it's Watkins. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, LSU. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away.
LSU 21.
Bringing it out, it's Terry. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And their first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Trying to find some room. It's Simon. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. He's running out of time here. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's in the clear. At the 20, at the 10 now. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
On the read. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime.
Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Defense is coming after him. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this side.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. fielded in the end zone. It's Terry. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Up and over the man. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw again. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Barry Johnson. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
The sure hands. It's Watkins. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Looking to throw. It's Carr.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
third and very long, looking to throw. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
And the extra point goes up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Terry. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Hawkins. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Moves out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Caught behind the line. It's Terry. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw yet again. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Carr. And they've got him on the blitz.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. Higgins, he threw. He's going deep here. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Terry. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Direct snap. Set up scoring position here.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
LSU 31. Texas.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
To the air, it's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Gets some space and on the 30. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Lindsey. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Try and muscle for the first down. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And the PAT is good. Attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll throw it now. Nice grab. It's Hill. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's running out of time here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. After all that, looks deep left. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, LSU. No chance to catch him there. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game, Kurt.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
Going after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Working clock with the ground game. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Simon. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Slides a quick throw. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter.
Texas 63. LSU Texas 45.
Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? That's reeled in. It's Watkins. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Inside the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play